Well, ladies and gentlemen, quickly moving on towards the next keynote presentation by Mr. Pankaj Jain, AI Application Asset Management Technical Sales, IBM. He's a thoughtful leader for AI apps product portfolios in IBM. He's a certified IT specialist responsible for technical sales of IBM Maximo software solution in India and Asia region. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request Mr. Pankaj Jain to please take it forward. Over to you, sir.
Hi, MC. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. Let me share my presentation. Please confirm if you are able to see this, okay?
Yes, it is visible. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Thank you, MC. So as the subject says, this is an IBM offering specifically for transmission and distribution utilities. And my name is Pankaj Jain. I'm part of the AI apps business unit in IBM and responsible for technical sales of this solution in India and South Asia region. So, to set the context, the business challenges that we often hear from our customers, and while closely working with the industry over 2 decades, some of the concerns are pretty common, and I'm sure as we discuss, you would possibly agree on some points or maybe on all the points. As these assets, as the utilities are getting older and older, the assets are getting aged. The senior technicians are retiring, and it kind of brings a different kind of challenge that the business is concerned what kind of the degree of reliability they can expect from these aging assets. Should they continue repair these, or is it really a time for to replace these? Okay, how do they take this business decision very objectively? O&M is a very heavy work, and a very large workforce within the organization remains focused, and they are responsible to do the operations and maintenance activities, right? They keep managing the spares in different storeroom locations. And another business challenge that we often hear is that how do I optimize the stock levels? I don't want to get into the risk where some of my work is stuck because I do not carry the enough spares in my stock. Or it can be the other way scenario where the business may end up having the excess inventories, right? In both the sides, it's a problem to the business, to the organization. How do I avoid the unplanned outages? In specific to T&D side, where workforce are out in the field, and how do I keep track of where they are? If there is a priority work to be assigned, how do I kind of pass on the work order, the task to the person or the crew who are in the nearby area? Of course, ever increasing risk regulations and compliance things are bothering to our customers, and they are looking some solutions which can help them manage this unplanned downtime, manage all kind of the MRO inventory issues, field workforce management. Also, of late, there have been the technological advancements in the area of the AI ML. The OT world is coming much closer to the IT and IoT things. A lot of new edge use cases are now realities. Augmented realities, quite a few POCs and work is in progress as we speak. So, but their current systems are still operated in silos, and they are still struggling with the base technology platform which can help them traverse this journey to the AI, ML, AR part of the things, right? And of course, very important part is the total cost of ownership for these assets. These technology assets, the assets that a typical utility company owns, right? How can they reduce the TCO over the asset life cycle. So these are pretty common business concerns that we hear from our customers. And to respond to that, IBM has kind of there's an offering called Maximo Application Suite, which kind of covers three broad areas, three major disciplines. One is around the enterprise asset management. The second is around the asset performance management, reliability engineering, predictive maintenance of the world, as well as the new age use cases around the visual inspection, drone based visual inspections. Now the transmission lines which need to be maintained, these need to be inspected. The enhanced technology can help taking the drone view, analyze those pictures, the videos in real time and near real time, and bring back that insight to the business, how the assets are deteriorating, or asset health is deteriorating, or assets are deforming, or any degradation happening to the utility network, right? And of course the third part in this offering is focus around the MRO inventory optimization. On one side it's the asset, the inventory often seen as more of a liability, right? Something you are carrying in your storeroom and you certainly looking to optimize. And so put together IBM offerings falls under these three broader buckets, and we will take you through on this. The first is this entire suite is kind of a one-stop shop for everything. The entire technology works on a single technology platform based on the Red Hat OpenShift. And this, the beauty of this platform, it supports on multiple cloud environments, be it the IBM Cloud or Amazon's or Microsoft or Google, or it can be within the data center of the organization. The functional offerings that we call it, starting with the manage, monitor, health, predict, visual inspection, assist, safety, and very specialized capability we have built for ENU. We call it APM for ENU. Because the kind of the assets infrastructure that an utility company owns is very different than what a manufacturing plant or maybe a life sciences industry or another other industry would possibly be concerned with. So these offerings are on the same technology platform. Customer can choose one or all in combination, depending upon what is their immediate need, what is their long term plan to go through this journey. So we offer the complete modularity in terms of customer can choose manage offering, monitor offering, health offering, or predict, or in combination. Now what are these offerings? We will detail it out in our subsequent slides. Just few points is at a platform level, they are all on the same technology platform. What it also means that they share the same database layer, they share the same integration layer, they share the same analytics engine, workflow engine, okay, cut across these offerings. So, and of course, the capabilities like the Cloud Pack for Data, IBM Watson Studio, Watson Machine Learning, the entire SROM library, and other capabilities are pre-packaged and made available as part of this offering. So, what is this manage offering? We will detail out a little bit on each of the offering. Manage is the traditional enterprise asset management offering of IBM to first fix the fundamentals, right? I mean, before an utility takes off and start looking for how they can get to the predictive maintenance, how they can get to the reliability engineering or risk-based maintenance kind of the thing. First and foremost is to settle down, digitalize all their business processes around the work management, around the asset management, around the planning and scheduling, around the supply chains, which includes, of course, the spares part management, inventories, procurement, contracts, as well as a very important aspect around the health and safety, right? Which is again very critical to manage all kind of the permits, all kind of change management, improvements, investigations, incidents, all kind of the regulatory compliance, risk metrics, right? So in summary, the first offering on the on this portfolio is Maximum Manage, which helps to bring the visibility. Visibility, when I say it's visibility across the organization, what all assets an organization has, an utility has got, where they are, right? Visualization of those assets, not just at a parent level, but all the way to the child level, to the spares level, how they should be maintained, what was the OEM recommendation, uh, defining the PM schedules, could be time based, meter based, having all sort of the cruise things, managing those cruise capability, crafts skills, all kind of the stuff that requires to have the the very basic things around those assets. Also, escalation metrics work. So the entire gamut of the functionalities that revolves around the enterprise asset management, we cover as part of the first functional module of Maximo Manage. Once, of course, we have often seen that many of the utilities in India and South Asia region, they have been using one or other ERP solution. Okay, now while ERP solutions like of SAP and Oracle, they bring capabilities to manage the financial aspects. From an operations point of view, we integrate Maximo with SAP and Oracle through our pre-built connectors, so that customer can seamlessly use IBM Maximo, and at the back it integrates with the major ERP solutions like SAP or Oracle, and we can have this one directional or bidirectional integration set up at multiple functional modules of these two systems. The next offering that we have, once the utility settles down with the business processes around the visibility across the organization, the next area is how do we integrate with the OT systems. When we talk about OT systems, the likes of the SCADAs, the multiple PLCs, the all kind of the equipments, the sensors, the BMS system, DCS systems. Okay, so and this integration has to be the enterprise scales monitoring AI, and this offering does is it helps to connect with a variety of those source systems, those OT systems. And since we are connecting these OT systems, we are dealing with the high volume data, high velocity data. uh, so as part of the Maxima Monitor, we have an AI engine, built-in AI engine that helps to do the anomaly detection part. It helps to connect with all those endpoints, with all those sensors and meters, so that the data can come in, flow into the Maximo. We do uh, the data enrichment in terms of the qualified data, or the aggregated data, or the actionable data points can come to the Maximo to trigger the action in form of work order, or in terms of an alert to a technician that hey, there is some anomaly detected, or maybe there is some abnormality in the functioning of this specific asset. So this Maximo Monitor helps in two ways: enables the condition monitoring part. Of course, it also gives the operational dashboards to the operators who are responsible to monitor the day-to-day activities across the utility network. So it's kind of making a kind of a command and control center, so sort of things. Okay, and of course, the inbuilt AI engine helps to detect the anomaly detections. We have got a lot of algorithms to detect those anomalies and trigger the actions as part of this offering. The next logical step is now you have condition monitoring enabled, and you are getting utilities or customers are getting the real time data from those OT systems. Time is to enable the reliability engineering, the health engineering. What it means is converting them into an actionable insight. For example, on this screen it says that this particular asset has got a health score of 66%. Now, how this magic number 66% is coming, it could be 66%, it could be 92%, it could be 95%, it can be anything. But how it is getting derived, we bring in the formula engine as part of this Maximo Health offering. that helps to consolidate, kind of turns this data into the kind of an health score of the asset. Now, the health indicators could be as simple as the age of the asset or the physical condition of the asset, or it could be based on the operational parameters of the asset. Could be like the vibration, could be the oil condition of a transformer, or it could be the physical condition, or as the asset is getting corroded or rusted out in the field. How you bring that, give the weightages to different health indicators, and see the asset health inside, asset health details. Okay, and we enable this reliability engineering, health engineering, as part of the Maximo Health offering of this. The next logical step is, now you have health engineering enabled, time is to get into the predictive maintenance regime, where we bring in the advanced statistical algorithms, deep learning models, to see how these assets function, or what's the health of these assets, or what is the failure probability of these assets. What if there is a failure happening, what will be the what are the contributing factors uh, to the asset health. So we bring in the predictive maintenance, the advanced statistical algorithms as part of this offering. And of course, this offering is suited for the customers who are already at a matured stage of their maintenance things. They have already enabled condition monitoring, they have enabled the health engineering. Of course, not to mention, but they assuming that they have complete control on their processes, their all kind of the failure reporting, because end of the day, predictive maintenance is not a magic, right? So it has to be based on the historical data, based on the operational data, and it uses all this information to do the predictions, and this offering is readily available. Just to give you a glimpse of that, for example, what is a predicted failure date of this particular asset? Okay, what's the confidence score? For example, there is a this asset has a 40% of failure probability in next 30 days, right? So we bring in the advanced statistical models around the failure probability prediction, failure contribution breakdown, failure predicted failure date, anomaly detections, failure probability curve. And of course, along with these models, we also provide the Watson Studio as a workbench, so that business as customer can uh, optimize these models. They can kind of fine tune these models, or they can build their own models, bring in some different models that they may be having in R or any other Python, or from the SROM library. Okay, so these are readily available on our technology platform. We are getting little deep around the E&U, specifically for the transmission and distribution scenario, where out of the box analytics capability, including the risk and criticality scoring, health scoring, degradation models, we have pre-built. Because here we in fact have pre-built models by the asset class, as you see the assets on this slide. The TND, which would be having the overhead conductors or underground cables, poles, distribution transformers, switch gears, substation transformer, batteries. We have the analytics models fine tuned for the specific asset class, right? And this offering make it available for our TND customers, for customers from the transmission distribution industry, as one single offering. This is very interesting offering as part of the suite is the Maximo Assist. It enables the remote collaborations, where again an AI based offering. The technician can query the system in natural language, and system can correlate what the user is asking, what the technician is asking, and bring that insight back to his or her device in real time, with the confidence score. Okay, and it can process the structured data, unstructured data, The second part of this offering is the collaboration, where a junior technician out in the field can collaborate with the senior technician who may be sitting in the office or control room. And the whole idea is to improve the first time fixed rate, right? The first time when the technician is out in the field, this enables the AR based remote expert collaboration, as you see on my slide. The technician can start seeking the advice, as well as the technician can collaborate with other colleagues. He can start annotating and making kind of taking the expert help. And this, whatever they are doing, it will again be saved in the data repository, which can be used further by the other technicians. Okay. Just a very small video. We are working on very advanced use cases around the drone-based transmission line inspection, and I just want to take three and a half minutes here.
Hello, my name is Srini Chittiveli, and I'm offering manager at IBM. Today in this video, we are going to talk about Maximo Visual Inspection and its ability to analyze video footage from drones. This video footage represents the assets on a transmission tower. In this video, we will show you the value of Visual Insights, its ability to identify alerts, its ability to audit inferences, its ability to label images to train and retrain models. What you see here is a web application that connects to Maximo Visual Inspection to configure models that can detect objects on a transmission tower. Transmission towers typically would have assets like dampers, insulators, hardware, and bolts that would deteriorate over a period of time. Maximo Visual Inspection helps our users choreograph a solution where images or videos from drone footages or an RTSP camera or something or a link that represents a video can be analyzed so that users can review and act upon it. An action could be as simple as creating a ticket. In this video, I'm dragging and dropping a video, basically a drone footage that shows various assets on a transmission tower. And we can start the analysis of this drone footage against the model we just configured. And what you see here is the model identifying insulators, hardware, rusty bolts. Users can visualize the different assets identified by Maximo Visual Inspection, their location, the number of assets on those particular images. Now, as these images are analyzed, these images are also pushed as an IoT event for Maximo Asset Monitor. Users can log on to Maximo Asset Monitor to review these IoT events. Users can review the alerts generated by these events. An alert could be as simple as an insulator which has detected as deteriorated state with a high confidence level of say 90% or more. Users also have the ability to review the images that were analyzed and preview what the model had to say. Users can reject the models. The users can add more annotations. For example, here I'm adding a new label to this image called hardware, and then I can quickly trigger a retraining of the model. Maximo Visual Inspection helps our users to use pre-trained models as base models. We engage the technology around transfer learning, where a pre-trained model can be further fine-trained by an incremental data set. Maximo Visual Inspection leverages GPUs to train models faster than before. Now on Maximo Asset Monitor, we can draw dashboards. We can review alerts so that a user can assign an actionable event. For example, assigning an issue for somebody to go solve it, or as simple as creating a ticket.
Okay, so this kind of the use cases are quite reality now, and we are closely working with the utilities to make this a reality. The last offering, just want to take a minute here. This is around the MRO inventory optimization. Typically the utilities carrying the huge inventories lying in their storerooms at multiple locations, and this offering focuses around how we can bring that visibility and different means to optimize those stock levels. Okay, we bring in the 14 plus forecasting methods to kind of determine based on the high value items or fast moving items, or based on the uses, based on the issue and transfer, all kind of the things which are happening around those stocks to optimize the stock level. So it's a comprehensive offering from IBM, from one end to the other end, around the asset management, around the predictive maintenance, around the reliability engineering, around the visual inspection. You just saw the video, uh, and we are happy to actually detail this out. We have a time constraint, 30 minutes. So uh, I would like to pause here and open up for the questions if there are any.
Gentlemen, the questions have been sent to you on your chat box. Please have a look.
Uh, this cybersecurity is a moving train. You board the last compartment. Sorry, is this the question to me?
Yes, sir.
No, in this context, I didn't get this question. Can someone please repeat this? Who has asked? Mr. Sanjay?
Is asking.
The cybersecurity is a moving train. You board the last compartment because means in context of asset management, is this a question or it's in general to me? Do we have Mr. Sanjay here? Or is it from the previous session?
Well, gentlemen, we will send you across the question on your email. We have crossed the time march. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you for the session.
Thank you.
I think we'll close this session here. Whatever questions we receive later, we'll send you across. Thank you so much.